Welcome back. So, additional spoilers for Dragon Ball Super has been revealed from episode 119 all the way to 121. Now, leave the video if you do not want to be spoiled. If you say it and ruin it for yourself, fuck you because it's not my fault. So, that's your fault, but those of you who decide to stay and watch my video, thank you for showing me support. Now, let's get started. Enough wasting time. So, Dragon Ball Super episode 119. The title says A New Victim from Universe 7. Universe 4 gets serious, and the episode will air on December 10th. Now, if you guys don't have Crunchyroll, don't have Funimation, I suggest you to go on the website, get to the free trial because you get a 1080p resolution as well as the English sub. You would not be disappointed. So now, you see the title has said A New Victim from Universe 7. If you guys remember from the original spoilers, it did say a sacrifice from Universe 7. This, you know what this means? That yes, they changed it a little bit, they tweaked it, but the meaning, in my opinion, is the same. So they weren't really trying to throw us off. I guess when they had the rough draft, they did the title, they had an idea what the title was going to be, and now to finalizing this rough draft, they figure out this is the proper title for this episode. So they finally polished it out, and they got an idea, and they finally confirmed that this is the idea that we want to go with, and came up with this title name. So now the summary of the episode says, on the arena, the battle between Universe 7 Vegeta and the Universe 3 Warrior, Ketopesla has nearly reached its conclusion. But before that can happen, Ketopesla seems to be caught off guard and tripped up, falling from the arena. So if you guys remember, watch the end of episode 118. Vegeta was already about to face off him, and he was in a foul mood. He was really pissed off. And we do see it in the preview for episode 119. He was in his Super Saiyan form. So I don't think Vegeta was having a problem or Ketopesla was equal to his base form. Base form Vegeta is very powerful. Let's not get it twisted. I just think that after seeing Cabba, his student in a race, who he shared a strong bond with, he decided, you know what, this is it. I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna win this tournament, and I'm gonna amp things up. So I think Vegeta transformed into a Super Saiyan, had enough, and tried to eliminate him. And it seems that, as the episode says, in the spoiler, in the summary, it said that it was nearing to its conclusion. So when it reached towards its conclusion, while Vegeta was about to eliminate him, Ketopesla must have possibly been by the edge of the ring, ready to get eliminated. But the Universe 4 Warrior, who's invisible, knocked him out of the ring. So what's going to say here is that, what's more, Vegeta and Gohan are attacked by something they can't see and nearly fall from the arena too. So we watched the preview. Vegeta gets hit and he starts to fly out of the ring. So what's going to probably happen is Vegeta is going to get curious of what's going to happen and say, what the heck is going on? How did this guy get eliminated? I didn't touch him. So what could have possibly made him fall out of the ring and tripped up? So he goes on to inspect and then probably investigate what's going on. And he goes by near the edge of the ring to scope out, was there anybody there? Probably to see what really happened. And while he's investigating, the Universe 4 Warrior, who's invisible, hits Vegeta in the foot and he starts flying. We also see in the preview, Gohan gets hit and he starts to fly out. So I'm assuming in this case for Gohan, he gets hit and he's almost flying out of the ring. So maybe possible Piccolo stretch his arm out and save Gohan. It's very possible. I don't think anybody would be coming to save Vegeta. I do think Vegeta's going to save himself. Going to shoot a ki blast and flying right back in the ring. So now we're going to go back to the summary. It said, this something which can neither be seen nor have its key sense also surprised attack 18. We did see in the episode that 18 was getting attacked. So possibly when she either turned around or she saw something flying at her, she started to duck and she was caught off guard. Now the identity for the Universe 4 Warrior is the visible person's name is Kamisaurus. So I'm sorry if I pronounced their name wrong, but this is the identity of the warrior that we didn't know about in the beginning. He was just a mystery to us. But it says 18 is not sure how to fight this invisible warrior. I am absolutely 100% on 18's side. The question is, the big question for Universe 7 is, how can you tackle this? How can you face somebody who's undetected? Someone you can't even fight when you can't sense their ki and also be able to deceive them. Now, I'm playing this game called Metal Gear Solid. My childhood games. If you guys haven't played it, I'm telling you guys are missing out. Play Metal Gear Solid. But in Metal Gear Solid, I beat the game as Solid Snake, and I end up winning this self-camouflage item. And it was able to camouflage me from my surroundings, so nobody couldn't really see me. So I'm not saying that Gamasaurus has an equipment that makes him invisible, but he probably has like an ability that's able to like turn him into what his surroundings are and camouflage him, so that's why through the naked eye they couldn't really detect who he is. And it said that they couldn't have his ki sent, so possibly he's masking his ki, or he was like the Universe 9 warrior where they just couldn't send the ki, period. Now, but I think I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty positive that when Tien was still in the ring, when he didn't get eliminated, he did sense them. And for some reason he did, we don't know why, but he did say that he did sense those warriors. So it's never going to be explained. He's eliminated, so there's no need to explain it. Maybe they might address it while the episode progresses. Remember, spoilers don't give the entirety of the episode. We just know a portion of what's going to happen. So that is so far we have for episode 119. So now we're going to go up to episode 120. So now episode 120 says a perfect survival strategy. Universe 3, menacing assassin. The episode will air on December 17th. Now the summary said, despite Piccolo accidentally falling from the arena, the warriors of Universe 7 have managed to defeat two tricky opponents, the invisible Gamasaurus and the Intersoid Daemon, resulting in Universe 4 destruction. My apology. So we know, now we got confirmation, thanks to this spoiler, that Universe 4 will get erased. So the possibility is that Universe 4 is going to get erased at the end of 119 or through the beginning of 120. I'm going to judge by what the summaries are saying, that the end of episode 119, that's when they're going to get erased. Just like how Universe 6 got erased and Universe 2 got erased toward the end of the episode. So this is going to be the same case scenario. They're going to follow the same footstep. So, but it seems right here, it says Piccolo accidentally fell from the ring, from the arena. So does this mean that Universe 7, when Gohan was about to get eliminated, Piccolo saved him? Like many times again. They're bringing that Dragon Ball Z nostalgia. So this like reminds me of the Dragon Ball Z day. They're pulling things out there. Piccolo always saved Gohan behind. Always had and always will. I really don't mind it because they always share that father and son bond. He's always been there for Gohan when Goku was dead. He's always taken care of Gohan and taken him under his wing like he was his own son. So it's possible when Gamasaurus hit Gohan, he went flying. It's possible while in the process of saving Gohan, he got eliminated. Now that Daemon guy, just that little guy, was shooting the beams and creating that illusion on Gohan and Piccolo. They seem to manage to find a solution to get them eliminated and overcome this obstacle. And I'm going to assume that Piccolo is responsible for providing the solution. Maybe Gohan too. Gohan is very brilliant. He learned a lot from Piccolo. So maybe one of them too has come up with a fighting solution to overcome this obstacle. But Piccolo is gone. So this confirmed that Universe 7 did make a sacrifice for their team so that their universe could continue on fighting. Now, it goes on back to the summary, says, now only Universe 3, 7, and 11 remain. Although Jiren Universe 11 is quite formidable, Universe 3's survival strategy has borne fruit, leaving them with most of their warriors still remaining. The time has finally come for Universe 3 to get down to business. The Universe 3 warrior, Kaiotsuki and company, attack Son Goku and company in unison. So now, Universe 7 has lost their tactical genius in the battlefield. Now you're losing Piccolo. That puts them in a severe disadvantage. Why? Because it said that Universe 3 survival strategy has borne fruit, leaving them with the most warriors remaining. So this makes them, even though they're probably not strong in strength and numbers, they're strong in strength through IQ. Their battle IQ is so high, and this is why they were able to keep most of their warriors in the arena while everybody else suffered the losses. And it said that they're going to attack in unison. So they're all going to go out against Universe 7. I'm curious what Universe 11 is going to do. Are they going to help save Universe 7? Or they're going to spectate the fight, preserve their strength until whenever the outcome of the battle of Universe 7 and 3. Then we're going to finally get Universe 7 versus 3. So possibly it's going to be like Frieza, Vegeta, and Goku. The three of them are going to fight the rest of the remaining Universe 11 warriors. Remember, it's Dipso, Toppo, and Jiren that's left. So Universe 3 probably going to have the final 3 warriors left against Universe 11. So this is going to be very interesting. So as we're going to go forward to episode 121 summary, it says it right here. The all-out war the ultimate four-way combination versus Universe 7 Total Offensive. This episode will air on December 24th. It says, as the Universe 3 Warriors merge together. Wow, so this is a fusion we're talking about. So Universe 3 Warriors are going to fuse and challenge Goku and company. This battle for survival between two new universes reaches its final stage. However, it seems Universe 3 still had the trick up the sleeve. So we're going to look at another fusion that's coming up. And Universe 3, as it says in episode 120 summary, that they are a tactical genius. So they survive based on strategy. They're a strategist universe, and they always calculate their move. So right here, 4 fusions combine together, and they're going to battle out. And it's going to hit its final climax in this battle. But that's not all. It's saying that Universe 3 still has a trick up its sleeve. What does that mean? What else more can they possibly have? This is very, very interesting because do they have like a special ability that we don't know about? Do they have some kind of power-up that could be so devastating that could shake the ring, shake Universe 7's core? This is something that I want to know about this. So is Universe 3 going to get erased in this episode? We don't know. We know for a fact that Universe 7 will not be getting erased in this episode against Universe 3. No matter how intense the battle is, they'll possibly lose more members in this fight, like 17 and 18 and Gohan in this episode. That would be a very bold move, very bold and aggressive move for Dragon Ball Super to do this. I'm not complaining. I like bold moves. I like aggressiveness. I like gamble chances. Let me know what you guys think. Do you like that kind of theory that I just put out there? Do you like the fact that in this episode, we know for a fact that Universe 7 will not lose, but lose a lot of members in this episode and come down to the last remaining 3: Frieza, Goku, and and Vegeta. Now, you guys, December 31st, there will be no episodes of Dragon Ball Super. That's common sense. It's New Year's Eve, so it's obvious they're not going to air it on that particular day. But Super does come back on January 7th, so yay. So good. It's a really good thing that's going to be gone for an extended period of time. It's just going to be that one weekend that is not going to air. But the title says, staking his pride, Vegeta challenged the strongest. So, from judging from this title, there's no summary. But let's judge for this title. Let's take it for a second. It says, staking his pride, Vegeta challenges the strongest. You know what that means? It seems to me that Universe 7 has overcome this obstacle against Universe 3 in episode 121. Universe 3 got erased, and it came down to Universe 7 and Universe 11. So what's going to happen is that probably Goku is extremely exhausted. So Vegeta stepped up to the plate and challenged Jiren. Now, this is very interesting because he's challenging the strongest. We don't know in episode 119, 120, 121 that Vegeta is going to get Ultra Instinct. We don't know. As far as the way it's going, if Vegeta's going to challenge Jiren first, it's most likely not going to happen. He's going to get Ultra Instinct and he's probably going to get a race. Well, not a race, but he's probably going to get eliminated from the Jiren fight. But, and like I said, anything can happen. With Super, you don't know. Just because we get spoiler does not tell you the entirety of the episode. It just tells you a portion of it. It just gives us an idea, and then the rest is on us to speculate until the episode airs. Now, if Universe 3 didn't just get erased, what if the remaining Universe 7 Warriors are still fighting Universe 3, and in episode 122, Vegeta sets his sights on Jiren and leaves the battle and lets his teammates fend for themselves by fighting off of rest of Universe 3, and he goes off against Jiren and says, hey, I want you to fight me. Vegeta's a very prideful man. It's part of his blood. That's how Saiyans are. Saiyans carry that strong pride. Even Goku does. He may not speak out loud about it like the way Vegeta does, but so does Goku. Goku has that pride. He's the Saiyan also. But Vegeta, knowing his pride, wants to challenge the best because it brings the best out of him. This is very interesting. So my question to you guys is, do you think Vegeta is going to get Ultra Instinct in one of these episodes? If so, tell me why and explain how he's going to get it. I want to hear your theories because people got a lot of interesting ideas. I've been watching it on Reddit. I've been listening to it on YouTube. And I've been going on, websites, some websites and reading articles, people explaining so many possible scenarios how he's going to attain Ultra Instinct. I'm on the fence of him attaining Ultra Instinct, not because I'm against the character itself. It's just judging by the spoilers, it doesn't seem like it's going to go that route. It can go either way. Now, do you guys think in episode 121 in the end, will Universe 3 get erased and Universe 7 going to use a lot of his members and come down to maybe only 3 or 4, and they're going to face off Universe 11? Because it says in episode 122 that Vegeta is going to be staking his pride and to challenge the strongest. The only person who I can think of, which is pretty clear-cut answer to me, is the strongest in Tournament of Power, is Jiren. He is a mortal that's beyond powerful than the God of Destruction, even his own God of Destruction, Belmont. So this is a no-brainer. So do you guys think that Vegeta is going to challenge the strongest and get whooped and get eliminated? And then next up, Goku's fully recover and transform to Ultra Instinct. Now, here is the interesting part. What about Frieza? What in the heck in the holy world is Frieza doing? What is this dude up to? Not a single spoiler that we've read so far mentioned Frieza. So what's going on? What is Frieza's planning? What is this sinister plot that he got up his sleeve? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. What do you think Frieza's doing? I think out of everything we read, this should be the most important thing we should focus on, is watching what this dude's doing, because no spoilers are given. So when the episode comes out, pay close attention to what Frieza's doing, because it might give us answers what his plans are in the upcoming episode. I appreciate you guys for watching my video. Thank Herm98 on Twitter for the English translation that he's given us. I will provide his Twitter in the link in the description of the video. So if you guys like my content, please like the video. If you guys want more, just subscribe, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.